welcome to Told As Love Tarot. If this is your first time at one of my videos, thanks for finding me and stopping by. I hope you like and subscribe, and then go check out the videos for your signs in your chart. This is going to be a Minutes with Meg video, something I haven't done in a while, but I have been talking about this message in quite a few of my readings recently, so I figure this is a great opportunity for me to do another Minutes with Meg, and going forward I can refer back to this video for future subscribers to check out. So the premise, have had this conversation with a friend, is something that was taught to me by Gem Siddhartha 7777, I think is her page. She may have deleted it. I have followed her on and off YouTube over the past couple years. She's one of the greatest tarot readers that I've ever seen. And she's very knowledgeable about the bigger ideas when it comes to the spiritual realm and protection, we'll put it that way. So one thing she started talking about was how, when you think about it, it does make sense, the tarot readings can and are to a certain degree casting a spell, because as you listen to the reading, if it resonates, it is supposed to paint a picture in your head that you can see, or brings up memories that you can recall, and in essence is creating this energy of whatever the topic is. Now, when readers say, like, go check out the other signs if this doesn't resonate, if it resonates, well, like, let's break that down. What does it mean when it resonates? The readings that you're listening to on YouTube are for collectives. My readings, I find, and I find this with certain readers, I'll either resonate with all my rising sun, moon, Venus, or I don't resonate with any of them. There are certain readers that I've found that I'm losing touch with, like his readings just don't resonate with me like they used to. And that's all right. We're not supposed to resonate with every single reading. Not every single Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius reading is going to, throughout the whole thing, make sense to you. And if you sit and listen to it and are trying to paint a picture and recall things in your head that the reader is talking about that doesn't fit with what you're seeing, you could be orchestrating energy, creating events, and manifesting things that you don't even want to happen, or aren't even part of your life and what's going on, but your mind is now, because you've heard someone say, you know, your partner is cheating with his manager. Well, if your partner doesn't have a manager at his job, so it doesn't resonate, but you take that and you go, oh, he's got a manager I never knew about, then you're spinning this whole other story in your head and creating this whole other type of energy, creating a reality that didn't exist because you listened to something that you should have been able to discern and understand was not a message for you. The messages aren't going to be, this is for you, this one is for you. It is up to you to determine, and like I just said, discern if this is meant for you or not. And if it's not, you throw it away, like a lot of readers will say. If it doesn't resonate, throw it away. Go look at your other signs. but there's something to not sitting and just listening to a reading that you should know within the first maybe couple minutes whether or not it resonates for you. Now, I blabber on and on in the beginning of mine, like, and it might not resonate with my deck that has writing on it, but if you skip ahead to the tarot cards, and the theme of the reading is all about someone who has had money stolen from them, and it has to do with envy over someone's pet, and nobody around you has a pet, and you sure as shit don't have any money for anything, that's not your reading. Now, the interesting thing about astrology and tarot is that could have been your sun sign. You go listen to your moon sign, and there's a message about how work has been draining you lately. You have a coworker who's telling you, you can do it. You can do it, little Nikki. I believe in you. But nobody knows that you're secretly looking for a new job. If that resonates, then that's where your message is, and that's where you should be focusing, because in there could be some sort of positive affirmation message for you that goes in with your energy that's already tied in with that. I hope that made sense to someone. It's kind of like plugging into a system. Like, if it's not the right system, you can't try to force it to fit. It's not going to work correctly. And if you do force it, you're just going to F up the machine that you're forcing it on. A lot of I feel many of the, I want to say, understandings of tarot, deep understandings of the way things work and manifestation requires a lot of open-mindedness, and it's all something like, I feel you can't really be taught these things. You have to have the aha moment. I had to have the aha moment of understanding what she meant by, like, if this doesn't resonate and you continue to listen and you try to force the story in your life, you are in turn creating these realities and energies that don't even exist, but you're creating them because that's not the right message for you. Doesn't mean it's a wrong message, it's just not meant for you. So you gotta go find your other sign. I hope this was somewhat understanding, maybe provided someone with a hint of an aha moment. When a reader says, if this doesn't resonate, check out the other signs in your chart, that's not just like a plea for you to go watch the other videos and get higher views. There's a thing to it, a science to it. You're not gonna sit and watch a video, I don't want to call it instructions, but it's like the manual. As you're doing something in life, you wouldn't want to be tuning into a manual that's not doing the same thing as you. You know what I mean? You'll end up creating a mess of a thing down here that you weren't trying to create. You needed to get in tune with the one who was working on and had the manual for what you're doing, and you should know by discerning that is what's meant for me to hear, because that's going to help me with the building and the going forward of this. I will catch you next time. Au revoir.